Etheria Restart. I think you know what time it is. Welcome to a new episode of Pull That Waifu. Let's see who our lucky winner is today. Here we are, Fiamelia is what it looks like. So this is another premium character, which means that we're going to be using our special currency to pull, and then if I don't pull her with the currency I have, then we'll be using lots of crystals. Remember, for premium characters, the amount of crystals you need triple, so just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and see how many pulls it takes to get this premium unit. Alright, so we got 10 pull number 1, and I got about almost 5 10 pulls worth of horseshoes here. No, we don't care. Alright, let's keep going. Number 2. Don't care still. Alright, nothing here. Let's try number 3. Don't care. Alright, number 4. And this will be the last of most of my horseshoes. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to start using my crystals. So since I only do 10 pulls, I only have 9 of these horseshoes. I'm going to be using 300 crystals as well for 10 pull number 5. Let's see what happens. Alright, now we're doing the full 3K for 10 pull number 6. I have more than enough crystals to pity, so no big deal if it gets to it. Alright, so we're going to 10 pull number 7. So the question is, will we get it here, or will we actually be going to pity? Let's find out. I hope you placed your bets. Alright, it looks like we are going to the full pity today. You know, in most gacha games, well, in the past, I would be upset about having to go to pity, but in this game, it's not a big deal since the economy is actually good. Alright, let's do this. And there she is, as we expected. Alright.
Expected meeting.
Did I get 2? Oh, yes. I cannot believe I got 2 of her. That is so good. That is so good. Nice. Wow, that is so good. I think this is the second time this has happened now. Wow. That is super cool. That is super good. So we got the character. A couple of things to know before I look at her. Look at the prowess up thing right here. So if you happen to get a dupe of her, which I just did, you should be able to get a lattice for her. And another thing to note too, before I look at the character, there is a shop. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's... Oh, I forget. I think it's the valuable. I forgot which one. You basically could pay 3,000 crystals to get the character. Oh yeah, here it is. The Apex Boost Chest, I believe is what it's called. So for 3,000 crystals, you can get yourself a lattice for this character. So if you plan on using her, I recommend pulling this. Something to just know for a general rule, because I made this mistake. One time I spent 3,000 of these crystals on a character I didn't even have, not realizing that these were specific for a character. So I wasted 3,000 on a character I didn't have, so if I ever do pull that other character, at least I'll have a lattice for him. But yeah, just something to think about. We'll go ahead and just pay for it now, because I'm going to use this character eventually. Lattices are very hard to come by. It's better to spend crystals than to spend cash. That's the way I see it. Alright, so let's take a look at the character.
Come say hello to Mr. Berry.
Let's see if I can find her in this list of goodies.
Shen Metropolis commanding.
There she is. Fiamelia. Alright, so let's just take a look and see what she does, just in general. Now this is her... Actually, you know what? Let's not use mine, although I'm going to add her to my favorites. Let's look at the actual gacha page version just to you know,
Commanding me comes
see
out of
what
this.
all she does. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was going to show something different, but it doesn't. All right, so basically, her skill 1, she deals damage to one enemy and increases turn meter by 6% for all allies not inflicted with the dispellable debuffs. Pretty sure there's a bit more to this, but okay. So
Some pray
damage.
walk right into the
We have
trap.
a second. This is a
Not out of
passive
ignorance,
for her
but
second
because
slot.
they're clever.
Let me see what it says. When debuff is inflicted on an ally, she gains 1 stack. The effect can only trigger 1 time per ally's turn. For every 10% of max HP loss cumulatively gains 1 stack of Chain Chaser. Okay, interesting. So what is Chain Chaser? So when you get 10 stacks, you consume the stacks to increase her turn meter by 50% and all of her allies by 10% of her
Some
max
pray walk
HP.
right into
Okay.
the trap.
So it
Not
looks like
out of
she's going to be an
ignorance,
HP
but
scaling
because
character,
they're
which
clever.
honestly, some of my favorite characters are HP scaling, so that's cool. Let's see, what else? What does the skill 3 do? So it's an AoE, it looks like, so it's going to probably hit everyone. Let's see, we do, she purifies 3 debuffs, removes HP from enemies equal to 14% of her max HP, heals all allies for the same amount, and will reduce turn meter by 10% for every 1 debuff type purified. Additionally, removes and heals for 2% of her max HP and reduces turn meter by 2%. Wow. So this character kind of does a lot. She can basically manipulate HP of the enemy and, of course, increase your allies. And she manipulates turn meter, which is really important in this game. And all of this scales off of HP, which for me would be easy to build. Like, I definitely know how to build HP characters at this point, since I do it a lot anyway. But yeah, so this is like a support, semi-damage dealing character, like support character, damage dealing character. She does a little bit of everything. A little bit of healing, like, yeah, she's kind of like a jack of all trades, it seems like. A lot of fun. I do like her design. I think it's really cool too. So I definitely plan on building her and using her for sure. And I'm probably going to be doing a high HP build on this character. All right, well, before we go, let's just take a look at what events we have this time, just so I can judge it. All right, so Awaken Ordeal we won't talk about. That's just a standard thing. We have Cage Rumble, which is fun, and I think you can get lattices if you do well enough. I don't remember. And then you have Cyber Shadows, which is kind of it's a fun little event where you can do some fights, collect some memes, share with your friends or guildmates, a way to kind of interact. It's kind of cool. It's just a fun event. You're not going to get a lot of good materials, but it's a fun event. But yeah, this update is more about the character. Character is amazing. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say for the time being. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time. Later.